Staying Active at Home by Abby and Alyssa. Why is it important? Exercise is good for you. It helps your body stay strong. Specifically, it helps your heart and lungs work better. Your lungs bring oxygen into your blood, and your heart is a muscle that delivers the blood and oxygen to your whole body. The stronger they are, the better they can do their job. Exercise also helps your muscles grow big and healthy and helps your mind relax. You know that feeling you get after you finish doing something hard? Feels good, yeah? Exercise can do that too. There are 3 major kinds of exercises. First are aerobic exercises. These are good for your heart and help you do things like run or bike longer and farther. Next are the strength exercises. These exercises help you build muscle and help you to lift heavier things. Lastly are the flexibility exercises. These exercises are things like stretches. They make your muscles feel good when you work your body too hard and help you to do stuff like touch your toes. Here are a few ideas on how you can stay active. Have fun while doing chores. Put some music on and have a good time. Play with pets or siblings. It's always nice to have good company. Go for short walks with family, especially after meals, to help better digest your food. To give you more ideas, here's Alyssa with some yoga.
Hi friends, my name is Alyssa, and today I'll be guiding you through a short yoga flow. I love yoga because you can do it practically anywhere, whether that's in your living room or outside in your backyard. All you'll need today is enough space to move your body. Yoga mat is completely optional, but if you have one, go ahead and grab it, or you can work on a beach towel or just on the carpet or whatever ground is beneath you. As far as clothing, you're welcome to stay in your pajamas if that's what you're wearing right now. You can also change into some kind of athletic clothing. Doesn't really matter. So go ahead and get started in child's pose. I'll meet you there. So knees are about as wide as your mat, so just a little bit wider than your hips. Toes come together, palms reach long in front of you. And push your seat back towards your heels so you can feel some length through your back. Allow your chest to be heavy towards the ground. And just take some deep breaths here. Noticing how you're feeling right now. Allow your breaths to get a little bit deeper. From here, push through your palms and find tabletop position. So palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips, long straight back, belly engaged. From here, we're going to find some cat-cows. So first, take your tailbone towards the sky, drop your belly. Look in front of you, find your cow pose. Feeling kind of a release through your chest. And then exhale, round through your spine. Tuck your chin. This is your cat pose. Feel some space between your shoulders. Hug your belly button in to engage through your core. All right, let's take it with our breath. So as you inhale, find your cow. Release through your tailbone. And then exhale, find your cat. Hug your belly button in. You got it. Do that 2 more times. Last breath here. Inhale, find your cow, and then exhale, find your cat. Good. Now come back to your neutral spine, so spine long, just back to your tabletop position, and tuck your toes under for your downward facing dog. So push through your heels, reach your seat up towards the sky, and hold. So right away, if you feel like you need a little bit more space, you can step your feet back, play with the positioning there. Release through the crown of your head. Allow your neck to be soft here. You should feel a good stretch through the backs of your thighs, backs of your legs. Maybe pedal out your heels. Find some movement through your hips. Shaking your tail side to side. And then when you're ready, come to your plank. So floating forward, spine is really long here. Option, you can stay here, or maybe you come down to your knees. Finding some support there. Either way, your belly button is pulling up and in. From here, bend through your elbows. Bring your chest all the way down to your mat. And then push through your palms and float your gaze in front of you for just a baby cobra. Good. And then bring your chest back down towards your mat. And then gently push back to your downward facing dog. So that is the option that I'm going to take for our vinyasa today. If you want to stay up on your toes for your plank, that is totally fine. From your downward dog, start to walk your toes towards your hands for your forward fold. Crown of your head is heavy. Backs of your legs are getting that good stretch. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Bring your palms towards your shins and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Spine is nice and long here. And then exhale, melt forward. Inhale, reach your palms overhead. Stand really tall. And then reach your right toes back behind you. This is your crescent lunge. So you might need to adjust a little bit here, walk your feet a little bit further apart. That's okay. So you have a good deep bend through your front foot, back leg is long. Shooting energy through your fingertips, and then gently push your hips forward so that you can feel some more length through the front of your hip. with all the sitting and stuff that we do at home, it's really good to lengthen through the front of your hip to kind of counteract some of that. From here, bring your hands to your heart and then hinge at your waist and hook your right elbow to your left knee. Finding a twist here. Take 2 breaths. And then exhale, unwrap your twist, and then pivot so that both of your sets of toes are facing towards me, and take your hands, interlace them behind your back, kind of creating a little keep for yourself, and then pull your knuckles down towards the ground. Maybe take your gaze up, finding a chest opener. If you can, maybe try to bring your palms all the way together, creating space through the front of your chest. And then release your palms. Continue to pivot so that now your right foot is in front, your left foot is back behind you, or opposite of wherever you started. And then reach your hands and find your crescent lunge. Again, focusing on gently guiding your hip forward to feel an opening there. And then bring your palms together. Hinge your chest forward and hook your left elbow to your right knee to find a twist. Maybe you can bring your eyes all the way up towards the ceiling. Really deep twist there. And then exhale, come back through center. Bring your palms towards your mat and find your plank. So this is where you're going to take your variation of your vinyasa. So I'm going to bring my knees down to the mat, bend through my elbows, chest to the mat, and take baby cobra. Bring your chest back to the mat, and then push your way back to downward dog. From here, walk your toes forward. Find your forward fold again. As you inhale, halfway lift, squeeze your shoulders together, lengthen through your spine. And then exhale, fold all the way in. On your next inhale, chair pose. So toes together, knees together. Sit down into your chair, reach through your fingers. Good. From here, I want to see if you can sink your seat down just a little bit further, little bit further, little bit further, and then we're going to come down to our boat pose. Awesome. So your core is engaged here. Feet can be up off the ground, or maybe your toes come down to the ground. Your palms can reach behind your thighs. Chest is bright, so pull your shoulders back, back, back. Maybe release your palms for these last few breaths. You can do it. One more inhale, and then exhale, Pull onto your back. Maybe take a few rolls like this. And then stay on your back. We're going to find a bridge pose. So feet come down to your mat. Shoulders are anchored. And then push through your feet to lift your hips really high. And maybe you interlace your fingers back behind you again, making that cape to open through the front of your body. Push, push, push through your heels, lift your hips. You got this. Squeeze your glutes, see if you can get your hips just a little bit higher. Last 2 breaths. Nice and slow. And then exhale, bring your hips down to your mat. Maybe find a happy baby pose, palms towards the insides of your feet. Pull your knees towards your armpits. You can rock side to side. And release your feet, release your palms, and find a comfortable resting position. This might be on your back, or you might decide to come up to a seated position. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And once you find that comfortable spot, just go ahead and close your eyes. Instead of taking a traditional rest today, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of guided breath work. So take a moment here, settle into your breath. Let out any wiggles that you might have remaining. And just be still. So we're going to practice our ocean breath. Our ocean breath is a very calming breath. And it's called that because as you exhale, it sounds like the ocean. You make this sound by really pushing your air out when you exhale, and almost kind of constricting the back of your throat. This is what it sounds like. Take a big inhale, and then exhale. See, it kind of sounds like waves crashing on the beach, if you really imagine it. So take some breaths like that. And then imagine that you're watching a wave. As you take your inhale, the wave pulls towards the horizon, so it's pulling away from the shore. And then as you exhale, the wave crashes onto the beach. The bigger your inhale is, the further the wave pulls back, and the bigger your exhale is, the closer to shore that your wave comes. Continue your ocean breath. Take one more breath here. Then meet me in a seated position when you're ready. Once you're there, take your right hand to your left knee and find a gentle twist. Other side. Left hand to right knee and take a twist. Come back through center. Bring your palms to meet right at your heart. And we bow forward together. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. Stay safe, stay healthy. We're all in this together. Bye, guys.